watching the past week, obviously they're a really good defense. They run the 3-3-5. The linebackers fly around to the ball. They come downhill. Their safeties won't make tackles in the run game. Their D-line, they're thick. Their nose tackle is thick. They're 2-4 eyes. They play 5 techniques too. They're pretty good players too. So it's going to be a challenge for us.
On the left there, Isaiah.
How much of a benefit do you feel like it is for you and the team to you've already been in the college football playoff. You know all the kind of what's going to go into it, or whether it's game day or just the week leading up to. How much of a benefit do you think that gives you?
Yeah, I think it's it's huge for us because last year, everybody didn't really think we were going to be in that position. I assume some of us didn't either, but I feel like last year we were just there, for the opportunity, and this year we're there to take the opportunity. We knew that we were supposed to be there. We're in this position because how we work and how we are as a team. So I think it's super important.
Off to your right, Trevor, Larry.
Jim Harbaugh seems to pull other players into interviews, get out of them as quick as he can. It seems like earlier in his career, maybe a lot of things were about him, whether he tried to or not, and now he's trying to do anything but. Just can you reflect on that at all, or do you agree with that?
I'm personally not the guy getting interviewed, so it just shows who he is. He's an unselfish human being who cares for his players. Even after the Big Ten championship game, they weren't letting some of us up because of a weight limit. And he was like, no, get him up there, and kind of just blew us all through up on the stage. So it just shows who he is as a person.
On the left side there, Aaron.
Trevor, you were around from 2019 to 2028. How different is now compared to then?
Yeah, it's super different. So I was a freshman and sophomore then. I think we just had a lot of selfish players. Didn't really have a good culture. There's people that isn't here, to go to the NFL, and that was all they cared about. And now, there's just dudes who have, created a brotherhood, who cared for each other, want to come in here every day and work, achieve goals together. So I think, it's completely different.
That mindset of wanting to go to the NFL instead of being here, what do you attribute the change to?
What was that?
You mentioned the guys that wanted to go to the NFL.
Yeah.
What do you attribute the change to in getting these different guys and your different mentality?
Obviously now guys still want to go to the NFL, but team success, comes individual success. So I think that's our motto. We know that if we have success, individual success will come, and that's everybody's mindset.
Out to the left, Angelique.
Trevor, with that in mind, NIL became a thing in 2021. How
Yep.
has that disrupted anything?
Not at all. You hear rumblings, how what people are making and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter because here at Michigan, it's really, you're gonna get paid off the way you play. I know other schools are, you're a 4-star, you get this certain X and O amount, which here it's like it's gonna make more people work harder, which I totally agree with, and that's the way it should be.
But then the numbers haven't disrupted?
Not at all, no.
How come though?
I think it's just the guys we have in the locker room. And, we understand it. It's like a business here. It's kind of like, like a minor league to the NFL. We know how it is. It's a business. So I think everybody just knows the way it is and, respects that.
Standing in the back right there, Gina.
You mentioned the difference just with the intention maybe from getting where you are last year in comparison to this year. Does it feel different with the guys, whether that's approaching it just now heading into it or kind of the whole season?
It's definitely very similar. It's just, last year's team had such an impact on this year's team. I feel like in the offseason, our whole team, look, we're not Team 142. We're a totally different team, but, the same goals and, the same mindset. And, to beat Ohio State, beat the state teams, that's just our same mindset. And it's just the same culture. And I feel like that's just, we just got off on the right foot last year, and that just carried over this year. So.